All right, court is calling NIMAC number 758035, State of Texas versus James Austin. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Rosenberg for the state.
For the
Charles
defense?
Buck for Mr. Austin.
Okay, and are you Mr. Austin?
I'm James Austin.
Just a moment. All right, let's go off the record for a moment. So this case is an injury to a child, correct?
Correct.
All right, and the children that he wishes to see are one of the children the alleged complainant?
Yes. And they're all present and the state's had an opportunity to talk to them today.
All right, and is CPS involved or no?
No,
No, Judge.
State, are you aware of CPS is involved?
I do not have any knowledge that's involved in this.
Did anyone check? Is there some documentation that CPS ever go out to the location? The reason why I'm asking these questions, because if CPS is involved, they will have certain conditions.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I may, yes, there is a CPS case and the case items. So there is a CPS.
All right. So here's the thing, Mr. Austin, before you speak, because there's information that I need. I know you're saying that the CPS case, maybe it's closed or maybe there are no conditions that have been set.
that's fine.
But what I've discovered in my previous lifetime working CPS cases, sometimes the clients think something has happened and it hasn't happened. So here's the problem with me entering any orders. And I'm not saying I'm going to grant your your attorney's motion or not, but I need to know if there are CPS orders and what those conditions are. Yes.
Yes, ma'am, with all due respect.
Okay, don't ever do with all due respect, because then what follows,
I
people say,
wasn't aware of that.
Yeah,
Just trying to be
that's what
hard,
people
just-
always
I'm
say.
just Trying to be nice about it.
no,
So,
I appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, I spoke with the CPS lady and my wife has suffered with mental health throughout the years. I believe in the sanctity of marriage, so I didn't divorce her. The children were released in my custody. She left the children for over 30 days.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let me
But the
let me
children were given
wait.
to me.
Let me stop you right there. All right. So I want everybody to be in a place of kindness, right? And to be in a place of kindness, you don't say you're only staying with somebody because you believe in the sanctity of marriage. And you don't put, for lack of better terms, their issues publicly before the court when it's not needed. This is what I need. What I need is somebody, if you know the caseworker's number or something that's going on, pick up the phone, call the caseworker, and guess what? The state and the defense can talk to the caseworker. They're going to ask for the name of the oldest child, and they will go in their system and they're going to look it up and they're going to see what the status of the case is.
Okay.
Either they're going to tell me, yes, we've closed the case and the children are supposed to be with you, or either they're going to say, you're not supposed to have contact.
That's why I was just trying, that's why I never get into that.
So
The
let's
children were placed with me.
land the plane by having somebody call the CPS worker, and then I'll take up this matter.
All right. Thank you, Judge. Okay.
Okay.
Will they let me know, the CPS people, if it's the case?
Oh, your attorney and the state are going to call the caseworker.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. We're back on the record on NIMAC number 758035, State versus James Thomas Austin. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Daniel Rosenberg for the state.
Charles Bunk for Mr. Austin.
All right. So, and you're Mr. Austin.
Yes, James Austin.
All right. All right. You can lower the Bible.
Look, I even covered it up.
All right. No. The reason why I say that is this. People will come before me and sometimes they bring Bibles. Sometimes the Bibles have not been opened. They're brand new. But I don't want anyone to assume or think that because somebody brings a Bible that it is in any way going to influence the court's ruling. I'm just here to listen to facts and listen to argument and make a decision. That is why I say that. All right. So you all had stepped back to speak with CPS worker.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So what are the results of that phone conversation?
So they're There is still technically an active case. The investigator does believe they're going to be closing it within the next month. As of right now, they have not set any conditions. They've also not spoken with Mr. Austin, but they've said the mother has been following everything, all their recommendations, but they do not have any conditions as of right now. And if for any findings or any of that, she did indicate you need to get back to me before giving definitive answer. But yes.
All right, so this is what is slightly concerning, and this is just based on my experience from doing CPS work. So it sounds like that's probably a family-based service plan. Is that correct or no?
That was how I'm interpreting it.
All right, so it's a family-based service plan, and it sounds to me as though their conditions or non-conditions is she has the children. She is not allowing the children to be placed in danger. I don't take any of these facts as true. And so therefore, they're getting ready to close the case. What's concerning is they're getting ready to close the case and they're telling you they've had no contact with him or spoken to him. So I don't even know if they have factored in the closing of their case that he wants contact. So did anybody ask them about their concerns, or maybe they don't have concerns with him having contact?
So just from my understanding, they mentioned that I believe he does not. I'm not sure if he actually lives in San Antonio, or if he's back and forth between somewhere else. So from again my interpretation that if he was not in the state or in a different state, those concerns didn't seem to be.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do with regards to your motion. I'm going to set this motion for a hearing. And if you all can have the CPS workers zoom in, usually they're good about zooming in, and these questions can be answered. Because
Okay.
I don't want to do something that causes confusion or violates orders or thoughts that they may have. So,
While I have the complainant present, does the court want to address her while she's here to avoid? I mean,
her
just
coming
to,
back, sure.
if the court has any questions for her, she is present. If the court wanted to address, if the court wanted to inquire, I'm not suggesting the court what the court should do, but
Okay.
if the court wanted to inquire, she is present today.
Well, we can go off the record. If she is present and she wants me to inquire again, this is from my experience in CPS cases. If CPS has an understanding about her allowing or not allowing contact, and that's the whole basis for them getting ready to close that family-based service case, and she comes to testify, I don't have any issues and I want him to, that may affect or impact the closure of that case. So with that being said, if she still wants to come forward, she can. But I mean, a family-based services case, depending on the actions of the parties, can quickly turn into a legal case.
Understood.
So it's completely. Do you want to talk to her, Mr. Bunk, and see,
I will.
and let her know what the possible impact could be? All
I
right.
had a quick question. Is it okay?
Oh, you probably want to speak with her.
It's
Yes.
not like that. Is it okay?
Sure.
Yeah, I live in Florida, so
Okay.
the transmute out here is really, really tough with these
Just
places.
ask Mr. Bunk. You can appear by Zoom.
That's what I was going to.
Yes, just ask him.
For
I'll
the-
allow
for-
people to
for
appear
the-
by
For the
Zoom.
hearing thing?
Yes,
Thank you. very much.
sure. You're welcome. I'm sorry.
28.
28.
Yes, Judge.
All right, and then just, if you want to have the,
And I'll work on what you discussed.
okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, on Austin Thomas, if you'll reset that for
James Austin.
James Austin, if you'll set that for October 28th. Oh, and Charles, be sure to let him know. I'm a Baptist. I have my Bible,
I will tell.
but
He said, sorry about the Bible. I said, okay.
no, that's okay.
He's just so tall. When he holds it,
Yeah.
you're gonna see it.
You know, I had a client who would come to court with the Bible. Well, actually, it was another attorney's client. I was sitting with them and I'm like, your Bible is brand new. Nobody, but his Bible looks like it's been
Well read.
well read.
Well read.
My name is Happy. I upload courtroom video for education purpose. This video may contain copyrighted works not specifically authorized for use, but believed in good faith to be protected by the fair use doctrine under Section 107 of U.S. copyright law.